I feel like in your late teens, you really try and almost create an image of yourself or where you should be and what you should be doing. It's not until you mature a little bit more that you're like, that was so influenced by society and that wasn't influenced by anything that I actually enjoy. Life's too short. Like, why am I faffing around doing this stuff just because it looks good on paper? I really much prefer my job that's a quarter of the wage but has 10 times the amount of passion behind it. My name's Maiah. I am a potter. I have my own little pottery business. It's called Maiahmaiah Ceramics. I am located in Browns Bay in Tamaki Makaurau. I'm originally from up north, a little community called Te Pōpuru. I grew up there until I was 17, coming here for uni and kind of just never left. When I was younger, really young in primary school, I was in a bilingual unit, so a lot of the learning that I undertook, I guess, was at Marae, and a lot of it was really hands-on, right? So using harakeke to weave, making poi, making ngudu, carving tonga and stuff like that. So I had always had this really creative, hands-on thing as a young person, and then transitioning into high school, figuring yourself out. I went into media studies. I really enjoyed that. And then going into university, that all kind of stopped. There was no room for me to do anything creative. And then early years as a graduate student, again, no time for anything other than your job. You're on the grind, you're trying to make your way up in the world, all that kind of stuff. And then I kind of came to that realization as you mature and you get older, why am I prioritizing a job that I'm not super passionate about if I look time and time again at my past, what I enjoyed the most and what I was most passionate about was things that I was able to create, things I was able to kind of do in such a mindful state that nothing else mattered other than the project that I was working on. Or I find it all kind of ties back to the way that I learned at Potama, the unit we were in. And so I thought, hey, I loved that. I loved the performing arts in high school. How about you do something creative as well? I'd always kind of pigeonholed myself as that kind of office-based girly. And then it wasn't until I finally gave myself that opportunity and said, you don't have to be that. If you want to do creative things and be a creative, you can do that. That I really kind of found myself and was no, just because X, Y, and Z says I need to do this, I want to do this, and so I'm going to do it. And I really did it. I kind of find a need first. So I say, look, I don't have anything in that corner of my room, or I want to decorate this space in a certain sort of way, so how do I do that? So then I'll start brainstorming kind of things that I can make to serve that purpose, because I think the majority of the stuff that I make, I want to be functional. I want it to serve a purpose so that it doesn't ever become obsolete in a way. I think even more so than doing my own pottery, I think working with other people and sharing that skill is definitely a highlight for me. I really love seeing people get passionate about it the same way that I'm passionate about it. And the course that I run is 9 weeks, and it's really rewarding when people finish that and they're like, cool, I'm going to get into this, I'm going to join a studio, I'm going to get a wheel and stuff like that. It makes me feel great to see people enjoying something that I enjoy as well, and being able to find a passion and a stress reliever and all the really fun things in pottery that it has to offer.